babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, babe. Tell me when you wanna go. A sweet escape, a sweet escape, a sweet escape is on the way.
What's up, you guys? Janae here. So here we go. If you guys are returning to my channel, what's happening? If you are new to my channel, welcome. And I hope you get all the information that you seek. Okay, so let's start with Taurus. So, Taurus, the bull. Okay. You guys are an earth sign, like me, a Virgo. We are earth signs, very grounded people. Your quality is a fixed quality. If you guys don't know what that is, I will put it on my Instagram in your highlighted portion on my page. I will pop my page up, my Instagram, on this video. I will do that. So I'm gonna do that so you guys can look at the highlights, and then from there you guys can do your homework. I'm gonna explain it verbally, and then you guys can really dive deeper in with your own knowledge, your own way to soak up this information. So yeah, everything I talk about here will be on my highlights on my Instagram. So for the Mercury Retrograde, you in Taurus will have a very high vibe. Dependable, gentle, patient, perseverant, determined, methodical, artistic, and loves the beauty of all things. I definitely know with the Tauruses in my life that they definitely see the artistic side of everything that they come encounter with, which I love about them. You might think that you're just looking at nature, but to them, they see so much more that we could never understand in different signs or just as people. Your low vibes in Taurus, you guys are stubborn as fuck, stubborn, materialistic, that's for damn sure, unreasonable, okay, lazy, slow, greedy, dogmatic, unyielding, resistant to change. Not saying that you guys are not willing to change, but it takes more from a Taurus to change than it would somebody easygoing like a Capricorn. You feel me? Like, you tell them what you want and they're like very precise. Like, they're like, okay. But with a Taurus, you guys are the bull, so you guys have a lot more pushback than the normal people. Which isn't to say that that is a bad thing. It's just, this is who you are. These are your traits. This is who God has created you guys to be, which is fine. So let's get into it. So Taurus, Mercury is going retrograde in your 11th house right now. Yay! And just to give you guys some background on that, the 11th house represents groups, friends, social awareness, humanitarianism, tech, hopes and wishes, and the future. So Taurus, for this retrograde, during this time and during the retrograde, a lot of focus is needed. You are going to need a lot of focus with whatever you decide to step into, whether it be a new project, whether it be, finding a new group of people, whether it may be rekindling friendships with other people, because the 11th house does rule groups and friends, social media, like I said, hopes and dreams. So Taurus, you are really needing to focus on your hopes and wishes this retrograde. You will or have already been dreaming and wishing for things, whether it be a better job or more money, a healthy relationship, or letting go of a toxic relationship. Maybe you want to start a project. If those have been floating around in your mind, this is just the time to start mapping out these plans. During this Mercury retrograde, you shouldn't be putting anything into fruition. Like as far as like if you wanted to take a trip, don't go on that goddamn trip, okay? If you were meaning to have like a really meaningful talk, I think that this is in communication, because Mercury rules communication. This would be a time to map out these things. So once the retrograde is over, March 10th, you guys can really be on your A game and be ready for the shit. You know, there's no pushback. The bull, there's nothing holding you back but yourself. So don't jump straight into your new projects. Give yourself time to devise a plan that will help this 11th house activation work in your favor. Also take a step back and look at who you are surrounding yourself with. Like I said, the 11th house rules friendships and groups. So look at the friends that you keep by you. Are they supportive? Are they honest? Are they open? Are they really filling your cup? This is a time that you really need to take a step back to really understand and really look at these friendships for what they are. Are they decreasing you, or are they filling up that energy that you need as a human? Can you rely on them? Are they dependable? You know, all sorts of things that we all look for in a friend. Friendships are really, really going to play, excuse me, they're going to really play a big part in this retrograde for you. But let's be honest, if you don't have the top tier group of people around you, how can you really manifest those goals? Think about it. So keep good motherfuckers around you, period. For Taurus, you really need to buckle down on the friends you keep, what you're posting, and what you're saying when you post. All of that is playing a factor. So Taurus, your homework for the retrograde is go clean up any socials you have, because like I stated before, the 11th house also rules social media. Making sure you get rid of any social media clutter you have. Maybe thinking about how you're going to revamp your socials, like deleting shit, adding stuff, not posting every day, or taking stuff off your page. Just cleaning it up. Be more aware, overall awareness. Definitely put that third eye into the forefront of how you're walking your grid of life. How you want to downsize your friends, or how you want to maybe rekindle friendships that you've had in the past. All of your friendships you're having now, it would be the time to definitely clean up any of those friendships, or like I said, cut loose some of those friends you are having. And for your homework, as far as what you should not be doing during the retrograde and what you need to steer clear of during the retrograde, that will all be on my Instagram highlights. It'll say like Taurus, and if you really want to know about any other signs, they will be there as well. I've also been doing a card read for you guys, for your read, and an oracle card, and I got crumbling. What are you clinging to? So this is you guys' card. I will also be putting the picture of this and more information about this card on my Instagram. So yeah, you guys can get into what are you clinging to? Are you clinging to those friendships? Are you clinging to being a bull and being so headstrong about certain areas of your life? What do you need to ungrasp? So I'm really rooting for you guys during this I'm really rooting for you guys during this retrograde, and I really hope that you bring all of these points that I've given you to survive this shit.
Maybe a touch of love, okay, just maybe a touch of love will bring us back together through the stormy weather.